How does a child's independence develop? Hello there. If you're a parent of a young child, you've probably experienced that moment when your little one insists on doing everything by themselves. But where does this come from? Is it a step toward independence or just a passing phase? Let's explore how children develop their sense of self. When do children start recognizing themselves? Newborns are unaware that they are separate individuals. At first, they simply respond to bodily needs such as hunger, thirst, or the need to be cuddled. However, as time passes, their sense of self begins to emerge. Around 6 to 7 months old, babies start realizing they are distinct from their parents. This is when separation anxiety kicks in. They fear being left alone and are unsure if their caregivers will return. This phase can last until around 2 years old. But don't worry, it's a completely normal part of development. Stages of a child's independence. 1 to 6 months. Discovering the world. At this stage, babies are still unaware of themselves as individuals. But they begin recognizing familiar faces. Have you ever wondered why babies cry when held by strangers? Simply put, they are not yet comfortable being separated from their primary caregivers. By 4 months, babies start understanding that their actions can affect those around them. For example, they might cry louder to get their parents' attention. 7 to 12 months, the separation anxiety phase. By the 7th month, babies realize that their parents and they are separate individuals. This realization brings anxiety because they understand that parents can disappear. But they don't yet know that they will always come back. As a result, they may cry even if you leave the room for just a moment. Tip: avoid sneaking away when saying goodbye at daycare. Instead, create a farewell ritual. Wave and say, "Be good, sweetie. I'll be back soon." This helps your child understand that goodbyes are temporary. 13 to 24 months. I want to do it myself. This is when children start insisting on doing things their way. Have you noticed that your toddler insists on wearing the same outfit for days or only eating specific foods? There's nothing to worry about, it's their way of asserting control over their surroundings. During this phase, children also begin recognizing their reflections in mirrors. In a fascinating study, researchers placed a red mark on the noses of 21-month-old toddlers. When looking in the mirror, they touched their own noses instead of the reflection, proving they understood they were looking at themselves. 25 to 36 months. Independent but still needing parents. "I want to do it myself" is likely the most common phrase parents hear from toddlers at this stage. Children explore the world more independently, feeding themselves, choosing outfits, and making their own small decisions. However, with independence comes boundary testing. A child might color on the walls despite being told not to. Instead of immediate punishment, guide them gently by offering alternative activities and reinforcing boundaries in a calm and consistent way. How to support a child's independence. Independence doesn't develop overnight, it's a gradual process. As a parent, you can encourage this growth by offering choices instead of dictating. Let your child choose between 2 options, such as, "Would you like to wear the blue shirt or the red one?" Encouraging self-sufficiency. Allow them to feed and dress themselves. Even if it gets messy, these small tasks build confidence. Building trust. Show your child you always return after leaving, helping them feel secure. Being patient and consistent. Your child will push boundaries, but patience and consistency will help them understand their limits. Conclusion. A child's independence doesn't happen overnight. It's a long journey filled with different emotions. As parents, the best thing you can do is be patient, supportive, and encourage your child's growth in a healthy way. So, the next time your child insists on doing something by themselves, celebrate it. It's a sign that they are growing into their own person. Enjoy the journey together.